BBN, what's going on, guys? Oh, sorry about that. I think I got a, I think I got ahead of myself. Sorry about that. My mind is somewhere else because I don't usually do this. Spur of a minute, but I just wanted to jump on, guys, for like a very, very short video. What's up, guys? The lawyer. This is football week in Kentucky, and I am super excited. I'm stoked about it, and I just can't believe that football is finally here up on us. And I just wanted to do a video tonight, very short video, and I just kind of wanted to focus on like where are you watching the game from? Are you in football mode? And the loyal BBN fans, Sean's the first one in. Thank you for joining. Sean must definitely have that notification bell on. So thank you, Sean, so much for joining. I appreciate that absolutely. This is a very off the cuff show, I should say. I forgot to bring the microphone up on the desk while it went live. But, it's always going to happen here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, it's going to be real short. I just want to jump on and I really enjoy hearing from you guys. I really enjoy hearing what's going on in you guys' life. I really enjoy hearing what you guys think about Kentucky football. And if you are excited and are you going out of town to watch the game? Are you going to the game? Are you going to gather at a restaurant? Are you going to have a big family over? Like, what are you going to do what are you going to do to celebrate? Are you going to the game to tailgate? Like, it's just so much out there, and I love hearing a Loyal BBN Fan Show to hear what other family members, because that's what I call you guys. I call you guys my family members because that's what it is. This is just one big family reunion. You love UK, I love UK, so let's just do it. Larry, I see you in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, this is a very not it's not something that I planned. I had just a very few extra minutes before I have to get ready to go to work. But I definitely wanted to come on here, man, and just talk to you guys and just see how you guys are doing. Like I said, I won't have a Thursday show because I'm going out of town Thursday afternoon. And I just wanted to come and just hang out with you guys because I miss you. Now, tomorrow's show, Tuesday night, 7 Eastern, will still be as normal. I still will have that show tomorrow. Please join in. Like this video as well. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to put this up. You could tell I didn't plan for this whatsoever because I don't have like anything planned. I don't have like anything like I was supposed to. But guys, what's up, man? What's everybody doing this week, man? I appreciate it. Football back in the bluegrass state of Kentucky, and I'm pumped up about that right now. And like I said, I just love to hear what you guys are when you coming back to the states. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you. Thank you so much for hitting me up. Hopefully in a couple of months. I think it's like 100 days. I think it is. I hope I got my numbers right. No, it's got to be less than that. Like it's 365 days in a year. Yeah, like the first part of December, hopefully, I think. Hopefully, I'll be coming back in town. That's the plan right now, and I'm definitely looking forward to coming back in town or coming back for good. And so I just Rick, thanks for joining in. I see you, Sean. I already called you as first one. Um, Absolutely, man. Y'all guys just come on in. Let me know what you're looking for a big win Saturday. Oh, I am too. And for me, uh, I don't want it to just be a win. Now, once again, I always never like to throw shade on teams. I just don't. I think any given day anybody can win ball games, but I hope that UK doesn't come out and win. I hope UK comes out and blows this team out. Like, why not? Like, let's get with it and let's blow this team out. Why sit around? Why sit around and play with this team? Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see. I know we're not gonna open up the full playbook against Southern Miss. I get it, and I hope it doesn't come down to where we got to use some inside plays towards the end of the game just to win the ball game. I hope that we're able to win the ball game convincingly early. I hope by the middle of the third quarter, if not halftime, I wish the game was, I wish it was put away. I get it. We got to work out some kinks, get some things worked out. I understand that the speeding of the game and playing somebody else besides your own opponent. But if we're going to be as good as these coaches say we are, then let's go out and let's prove it fast and early. To me, that's kind of the big thing right there. So Dave can cut. I see UK better not pull a Florida State. If Tory good, you put teams away. I think so too. And I think if you're good like they, some of the coaches said this is probably the best put together team they've had in a long time. Well, if that is, well, then we want to see that in work in week one against Southern Miss. And so we're gonna just sit back as a fan base, and we're just gonna wait and we're gonna just see sort of what just happens from here on out. So where's this right here at? Right here. Sorry about this, guys. I apologize for that. Yeah, I guess I won't share it there. I shouldn't have probably shared it there. BBN whole. And I for me, like I said, I just can't. Hey, if you're good, you put teams away, and we're gonna see what this team is about right here. We're gonna see if this team is good enough to go in and take Southern Miss and tell them we're in the SEC, you're not. We're a better team than you, and we're gonna just show you right out the gate of how much better we are. How's Brock done? How's Brock going to do in his first game at Kentucky? He hasn't really had a lot of contact. Don't want to get him hurt, but all strings are off. All bets are off, I guess you should say, come Saturday. And is he going to this year? So there's a great chance. Well, I mean, Jonathan said there's a 12-team playoff. There's a good chance. Should you judge them after week one? I mean, if they come out and they're not really, if they only win by maybe 10 points, is that something that you can take as a fan and say this is okay? Like, okay, you know what? That's okay. We'll give them 1 week of working things out. But come next week against South Carolina, we need to be clicking on all cylinders. To me, you really got to take this game against Southern Miss, and whatever kinks you got or whether uncertainties you have, you got to take this right off the back, and you got to say we got to go fix this right now because we don't get a chance to do it next time. Because South Carolina is going to come in, and those guys are going to win. They're going to want to win the ball game. So we definitely got to start out day one, out from the snap one, and we got to take over. I hope we don't get the ball first. I hope we defer. If we win the toss, I hope we defer, kick off, take the ball in the second half, and continue the dominance that I'm hoping, and I know you guys as fans is hoping too. We take this as a dominance, and we take in the third quarter, and we just take all hopes and dreams away of them having any chance to win this ball game. Look, Southern Miss is a smaller school. They understand that this is a nice payday for them, but they still want to come in and to be able to win a ball game. They still want to win. So you can't take that away. You still got to respect your opponent, whoever you're playing. But I don't want to hear that this is the best team we've had in a long time because that's just writing. That's just verbiage. I need to see something concrete of where you can, I need to see these cats this year from game one. I need to see these guys go at it. And if they don't, it's, you are, it's a warm-up game. But I was still, I get it. Like I said first, James, before you, and hey, thanks for joining in. Like I said earlier, I get it. This is the game that you take and you work out some kinks, and you try to get some things together, and you try to make sure that you guys are better. But we've seen how Kentucky on the last few years, some of these games, they've had to come down to the end of the game almost just to put teams away. Is that really what you want to see? I mean, I get it. You want to work out the kinks, want to get things together, but like, is that really something you really want to see? Especially, look, and also I can say this too as well, especially when we're supposed to have an older group of guys who know how to play college football. You want to think that they, when it comes against Southern Miss, you want to believe that these guys, you want to believe that these guys kind of just have like, okay, we kind of got it together. We know how to play football. It's just a matter of us just understanding what, but you have all off season to get to know who you playing with in a way. But I know everything when you get into a game situation, a lot of things kind of change and you got to make those adjustments. I did a video who would be at the end of this video as well too. And I had 9 situations or 9 questions that I, as a fan, still have going into week one with the Cats against Southern Miss. Hope you guys go check it out, like the video and everything else. So I'm just looking forward to getting out on it. It's finally football. The summer is over, and we can finally have football back in the bluegrass. And for me, that is exactly what I've been hoping for. That's what I've been waiting. That's what I've been looking forward to. And I know most of you guys have too as well. So, like, where are you guys going to be watching the game from? Are you guys going to be at home? You guys going to do? You're right. You have to respect. Yeah, you got to respect your opponent, James. Absolutely. I get it. It's Southern Miss, but any given day we can throw a pick six when it matters the most. We can fumble the ball. They can pick it up. So many different possibilities of us losing that ball game. Now, I don't want to go there and say Kentucky's going to lose this ball game. But we got to go out and we got to respect our opponents from the first snap of the ball game. But we also got to say we're Kentucky. We also got to say that, if we want to have a chance to have a special year up under one of our most experienced teams in years, then you got to go out and you got to find a way against Southern Miss in game one. And you got to find a way to try your best to put these guys away. You got to show how much more athletic you are than these guys out here playing. Now, don't get me wrong. Can't everybody go D1? And that doesn't mean that Southern Miss doesn't have any guys on the team that are ballers. But if you're in the SEC, come on now. You're in the SEC. You got a full scholarship. Come on. Let's do what it's supposed to do, and let's see if the Cats can actually take this. And actually, I would like to see the score of 40. And I think, you know what, Sean? How many wins do you see us getting? I think if we can go on the road and get – okay, let me respond to Sean first. I think for me, Sean, I think I need to see something like that too. I think I need to see a 40. I think I need to see a complete annihilation of Southern Miss. Now, can we base that on how we're going to be all year? No. But I tell you what, when you see that, I tell you what, let us win 28-17 and see how many people will be upset. I mean, it just is. You do that and you see, even though we won 28-17, you see how many people's going to be upset that we gave up 17 points on what we're supposed to have one of the best defenses that we've had in a long time. People's not going to be happy with a 28-17 win. I think people really in their hearts, I think they want to see that 40-6 blowout win. You win 40-6. I mean, that's just like, okay, you know what? It's Southern Miss. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. But we did what we were supposed to do in a big way, in a convincing way, and showing just, you know what? We might be good this year, but it's Southern Miss. So you still hold some reserves that maybe it'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll be okay. But, we got to work out kinks. If we can have a convincing win, like a 40-6, something like that, I think a lot of the fan base will be like, okay, you know what? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? We just won 40-6. We didn't have to sit in the sand. We wasn't sitting in the stands. We're sitting on our hands and wondering, oh my goodness, we can't even get a first down against Southern Miss. We can't even get off the field on third down. When you put fans like that, fans start checking out pretty fast, man. Like fans, look, I'm spending my money. I came to what should be an easy game. And now we don't even know what's going to happen by the end of the third quarter because we throwing interceptions, because we putting the ball on the ground. We can't get off the field on third down. It's so much that can go on in that game that can just take a fan and just push them away. So I think even though as we working out the kinks, as I think did Sean say it or did James said it, as we work out the kinks and we kind of adjust, we still got to have a level of where we're gonna hopefully where we blow these guys out. Now, to James. This is for James. James says, how many wins? For me, I think it's all about going on the road and getting you a key road win. Now, I want to go down to Florida and win. We've been beating them the last couple of years. They're not projected to be any good, but we still got to go to the swamp. It's still going to be a crowd, and we still got to go down there to play football. I think those guys are going to be playing for their coach, Napier. I think they're going to be playing for them even more to keep his job. He's on the hot seat. Everyone knows that. If we go down there, if we take care of business in Florida, I still think we got to go on the road and win Tennessee, Texas, or Ole Miss. One of those games, we got to get a win. If we get that, I'm putting us in 9 games for sure. I wanted to say 40-3 or 40, but didn't want to push it. I get it, but I think a lot of people out there feel the same way. Like, give me give me a blowout win, please. Give me a blowout win. So we can, you know what I'm saying? So we can get on with this. And I think that's kind of like the biggest thing right now is what are we going to do down the road? And can we get a big time win? And I think if we do that, I think we can set ourselves up for success, even with the fan base. You you want to keep the fan base engaged. You just do, because you don't want the fan base to to check out too early. If you barely beat Southern Miss, somehow you let South Carolina come in and beat us, the fan base is like, yo, man, when's basketball season? They're gone. You know what I'm saying? The excitement for basketball season is just it's gonna take another life of itself if we don't play good against Southern Miss and we come in and we let South Carolina beat us. So that's why I feel like that first blowout game against Southern Miss is so vital. And heck, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I would love to get a shutout against Southern Miss. I would love for our defense to live up to the hype. I always ask the question, how aggressive will our defense be? Get a shutout. Now, it's with Southern Miss, so you want to kind of reserve yourself from getting overly excited, but you can still hang your head on it. You can still get excited about the possibilities of what Kentucky football can be in 2024. We want a special year. I think it's just one game. I get it. But if you can't come out and if you can't put Southern Miss away early, and if you're going to give up 17, 21 points against these guys on our great defense that we're supposed to have, then I don't know. Like I don't, and I'm one of the most positive people out there, but I don't know. It's a mystery of what can we really do. So we just got to see what happens, and we got to hope and see that. Hope and see that the guys can really get it together. Dave at Kentucky says we should see a well prepared Kentucky team this weekend, a blowout for sure. So as you can see, Dave is saying the same thing. We should see a blowout this weekend. He's not going into the game. He's not going into the game thinking that, well, if we win by 10 points, if we win by 10 points, I'm okay. No, you can see the fan base. The fan base is saying, blow these guys out. Like, make week one let's just have a party with it. And let's bring Ole Miss in and let's shut them down early. And let's get out healthy. Because see, here's the thing. Yeah, you want to keep your guys in and you want to get them some reps because you understand South Carolina's coming up. And that's not going to be a pushover game per se. So you want to get your guys some rep. But the flip side of that is when you can go in and when you can blow a team out like Southern Miss, then those older guys who's already had a lot of reps, even coming in before this year, you can set those guys down. You don't have to worry about keeping these guys out there deep into the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, getting hurt. No, it's a long season. This right here gives you a chance to see what your backup guys can do in the ball game. When you want to see them under pressure. You want to see what they're made of. But let's be real. It's all about reps in college football. And how many reps can you get? Because Southern Miss will always be playing the first string. Always, most likely. Even if they're losing by 40, they still probably going to be playing the first string people, most likely. So we just got to go out and we got to see if we can play ball against these guys. So if Kentucky wants to say we got an elite defense in the SEC, this right here is a no-brainer. We got to win this game, and we got to win this game big and early, in my opinion. Kentucky by 18. Is that 18-0? Is that what is that? 30 something to 6 or whatever it is. I don't even want to see Southern Miss score. I don't want to see them score. Kick a 50-yard field goal. We'll give you that, no doubt. That's harder than most people think it is. That's cool. No problem. Kick a 50-yard field goal twice if you want to. But to score a touchdown on us, I don't want to see that. Not at all. And I'm going to be upset. So, and one other thing that we have a problem with Kentucky football, teams like to come out and score first on us. Why? Is this going to be a year that we jump out on teams first and that we score first and we don't let teams come down and score and celebrate in my ends? Come on, man. That's disrespectful. Don't let a team like Southern Miss do that. Why? Why would you do that for? Don't let them score on you on their first drive. Don't let them drive it 85 yards down the field and then stuff it in your face by scoring a touchdown. You don't do that. No. You don't do that, Earl. Actually, I wasn't, but I looked at my clock and I had a few. It's only a short show. I had a few extra minutes, and I said, let me just go on for about 30 minutes or so. I've been on for about 20 minutes, so you can go back and watch the replay. 28-10, but it's giving up 10 points to Southern Miss on what we're supposed to have. Our stout defense, all that we got coming back, and the transfers that we got in is giving up 10 points to Southern Miss acceptable? I don't know. But anyway, I mean, if 48-3, give me your score right now, guys. As a matter of fact, you can give me your score now, or I know you guys are going to come back tomorrow night because we'll be a little bit longer tomorrow night for Tuesday night because I won't be here on Thursday. But you can give me your score now, and you can give me your score tomorrow when you join in. And don't forget that if it's your first time, please hit that subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that like button. It helps a whole lot. Mark says, good luck to you, Cats, brother, from a Vols fan, beat Florida. Big Orange. Appreciate that, Big Orange. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Need to be at least 3-2 going into the bye. I don't see a win against Mississippi. Well, okay. So, Mark, I got to ask you then, and thanks for being on the show. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to let me know where you're watching from right now, too. Make sure you put that in the comments as well. So 3-2. So who do we got? I have to go back and look at our first 5 games. I have to go back and see who that is. I just I had the schedule right here. Let me see if I can look that up right fast. Sorry about that. Our first 5 games is Southern, South Carolina, Georgia, and Ole Miss. So where's the third? So is that going to be? So are we going to beat Southern Miss? This is for. Hey, Mark, this comment's for you. So are you saying that we win against Southern Miss, South Carolina, and Ohio? But that was 4 fingers. Should have been 3 fingers. But are you saying Fort Myers? Thank you so much. I wish I was in Florida. Morgantown, Tennessee, 40 minutes from Knoxville. So let me get this straight, Mark. And you can first game I expect more, but being real, bar sound. I understand. So if in our first 5 games we're only able to beat Southern, Ohio, and Southern, South Carolina, and what's name, and we're gonna lose to Georgia and Ole Miss. The fans are going to want to win. Now, all right, it's Georgia. I get it. Rick Brown, thank you for joining. I see you also. But we got to get one of those. I mean, we got to go on the road and win 1 game. One besides outside of Florida. We got to go and we got to at least win 1 ball game. Like, we have got to find a way to win a on-the-road ball game in a very hostile environment. Now, we can lose to Ole Miss. I would love to go beat Tennessee at their house. I take that. I think that's a good trade-off. Lose to Ole Miss, who they says is a true playoff team this year, hopefully, and go to Tennessee and win. I take it. I will. But we got to at least get one of those wins for sure, too. So we'll I'll trade 5-0 and lose to Ole Miss and win out. I can do that too. It's just, I think it all starts. And thank you guys so much for joining, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support from all of you guys. For me, it's just about what beat them Tennessee. To me, it's all about that first game. And I know it's Southern Miss. And I know we got to work out some kinks. And I know we just got to see how things go. But it's Southern Miss. We're the SEC. What are we going to do? Like, we are looking for a football team this year that is going to come out game one and say to the fans, say to the crowd, we are in it this year. 2024 is about to be a special year. And you do that and you bring it's all about bringing the fans in. It's all about the fan experience. Don't make me drive 4 hours to the ball game. Don't make me drive 4 hours to the ball game just to see you guys barely beat Southern Miss. No, don't do that. That's disrespectful. No. I want to come to a game where it's electrifying, where the ball is being thrown down the field, where the defense is smacking people, and I get a chance to see some guys that maybe I wouldn't have, that I wouldn't get a chance to see. Maybe we got some gems out there. We got some hidden gems that are gonna be like, man, this guy's good. He's fast. Like, he catches everything in his, that comes his way. We don't know that yet. So that's why I said the better and the better we can beat these, the sooner we can beat these guys, or to put the game completely out of reach, the sooner we can get some of these younger guys on the field and see what they're made of. Because it's a long football season. People get hurt. People miss ball games. What do we have for backups? How can we feel about the guys that we don't know about unless they get a chance to get on the field? And that's how you get those guys on the field, is by going out against Southern Miss and get this big lead. To me, this is vital. How these college games are going to play out, man. Kentucky could upset Tennessee. I mean, hey, Big Orange, thank you so much once again. I mean, you never know. Like I said, that's why I said, someone said go down to Tennessee and beat Tennessee and lose to Ole Miss. I think that's a fair trade-off, because, I mean, while we want to beat Ole Miss, I still, every day of the week, the Tennessee and Kentucky game is a much bigger rivalry than Kentucky and Ole Miss. So if I'm going to lose to Ole Miss and go beat Tennessee, I think if you ask any football fan out there for Kentucky, and they say, and you can promise them that we lose to Ole Miss, but we beat Tennessee on the road, they'll be like, where do I sign at? Sign me up, Mr. Car Salesman, because I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see Key get off Walker on defense. For me, I think Key is it's just for Kevin. I just watched Brock drop a 65-yard bomb to Brown, and he was smothered. Let's do it. This is for sorry, guys. This is for Kevin. For me, I really want to see what Dane Key is going to do this year. Like, I'm really, he didn't have a good year last year. He had well, the numbers say he was the best on the team in receiving, I guess, if I'm correct. But he dropped a lot of balls last year, man. And you could see the frustration that Dane Key had last year. You can see you could tell he just wasn't happy. Going to the sideline, slamming your helmets down, just discouraged on some of the balls that he caught as a freshman and as a sophomore. Nope. Didn't catch those balls. He didn't hit the ground and hold on to it. He didn't have a great year. And this is not according to my standards. This is according to his standard. And his dad is a baller, and his dad has higher standards as well too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Key does in game one. I think these games are all about building your momentum. It's all about building up your self-esteem. And if we can go out and we can have a good game, you come out and you have a bad game as a player that's supposed to have a good year, then you start doubting yourself. You come out against Southern Miss and you do good, that tends to trickle over into the next ball game, which is South Carolina. Have a good game in game one. Okay, you know what? I'm on this year. I'm gonna catch this ball. Throw me the ball. I'm open. Trust me, I'll catch it. Wherever you put it, you put it right here, right here, right here. Put it there, and I'm gonna go get it, because that's just what I do as a football player. So let's see. We got I think it's the fourth hardest schedule in the country. Sean, my gut feeling says UK is 7-5. Football got the second hardest. Fan base ain't gonna be. I don't think the fan base is gonna be happy with a 7-5 record. I just don't. That means, like, we lose all of our road games except Florida, hopefully, and then we get beat maybe by Auburn at home, and that's our fifth loss. We got Georgia at home too. So you lose to Georgia, you lose to Florida, and then you lose to Ole Miss, Texas, and Tennessee on the road. I just don't think the crowd is going to agree with that. I just don't. Key has picked up 30 pounds of muscle, and his hands are looking smooth in practice. That is exactly what we need to hear, Hurl. Thank you so much. These are the kind of things that need to translate onto the football field, and let's see what happens. And bring it, as they say, hey guys, bring it in. This is what we got. This is what we got to do. Also, another thing I want to see too: are we going to be the slowest team in America when getting to the ball? Or we gonna we know you got the helmet mics now, so it's no need for that no more. Let's go. Like that's all we want to see. We want to see our guys. We want to see our team get in the ball game, or be in the ball game, and actually saying we're going full speed at these guys. We're going to keep these guys off balance. We're not going to let these guys keep subbing not going to give them a break. Teams do it to us every year. Nope, we're not subbing, and neither are you. We're going to keep our same 11 on the field, and we're going to wear you down. We're going to wear you down. We need to do that too as well. Take some of the stuff that's been going against us as well, and let's see if we can win some football games. That should say beat. Our football team season all starts with Stoops. This is his best team he's ever had, with a great coaching staff and loaded at all positions. But can Stoops trust his staff and take his foot off the brake? That's look. Once again, I think, let me see. This is my Spicer. This is my top comment of the show right here. You get it, because I think a lot of people feel the same way. He says our football season starts all with Stoops. This is his best team he's ever had, with a great coaching staff and loaded at all positions. But can Stoops trust his staff? Bro, I'm out. Y'all guys take it easy, because this is it right here. This right here nails it. Can he trust his staff, man? Like, can you take the foot off the brake, and can you play to really dominate teams? Or don't be soft, man. Don't be trying not to lose the ball game. Try to win the ball game. Try to blow these teams out. You gotta let it all hang out this year. You just gotta let it all hang out for sure. Have to be at some SEC teams convincingly this year. I see what you're saying there, Hurl. We have to beat some SECs. We have to beat some teams this year. Like, we need to beat Auburn when they come to town. We need to go on the road and beat Florida. We need to take care of business against South Carolina. Vandy should be a win. No guarantees, but Vandy should be a win. And we got to go on the road and get one win. You do that, it's a special year. It just is. That's a special year. That's a better year, I should say, than what we had in the past couple of years. But if you win all those games and then you go on the road and then you get one win, to me, kudos. I'm okay with that. I can live with that for sure. Let's see, bad season fired. Sean says, I think Stoops is gone, good or bad season. Bad season fired, good season. Another team makes him an offer. Could be. No, I'm actually this is for Big Orange. I actually live in Tennessee, but I'm in Lexington right now, Big Orange. No, I'm sorry. I'm not in Lexington. I'm in Kuwait right now. So it's 4:00 in the morning. I gotta go cook my eggs so I can go to work, and I gotta go fix my hot pocket with my bacon in it. So I hope nobody's watching it and pulls me over on the side of the road, because that won't be good. So we sure hope Mark Stoops sees his way to a victory. Got to, man. We gotta see what Mark Stoops is gonna do. It's gonna be fun, man. Kentucky football, we are back. we need Georgia or Tennessee. We sure do, man. We need Georgia, Tennessee. So I gotta go, because this is a Muslim country, so you're not supposed to have bacon, but bacon's come in my hot pocket, and I'll be wrapping it up, putting it in a bag, inside of a bag, so the bacon aroma doesn't be smelling all over my car. I got to go to a military base, so I try not to let these guys smell what I got in my bag. I wrap it in a paper towel, then I put it inside of a Ziploc bag. Then I put it inside of in a plastic bag, and then I put it inside my backpack. So I'll be like, nope, don't smell that bad. I'll be spraying colognes so they don't smell my bacon or whatever. But anyway, look, guys, this is a very I just wanted to come and see where you guys are going to watch the game from. I wanted to go see if you guys are in full football mode, and let you guys know that right after the football game on Saturday, be the post-game show right here on the Loyal BBN Fans Show. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you're just joining, Let me call these guys out. Jimmy, I see you. Son of a gunner, I see you. Anybody else coming that I didn't get a chance to call out on? Paul Kershaw, I see you. Thank you guys so much. The replay, go back and watch it, like it. If you never subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. That like button is everything. So until next time, what's up, Peanut? I see you. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just going to get off. I do. UT, Georgia, Vandy, win Florida, win Auburn, win Texas. Ooh, Earl's already calling that Texas a win. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have to ask Earl if he's already in football mode because he's watching my game from the 50-yard line at First Bank Stadium. Hey, Chris, thanks, man, for joining in. I think, Chris, shouldn't you guys be doing a show, or you guys getting started in a minute? It's Monday night. You guys should be getting started with your show as well. So thank you guys for joining in. I'm ready to go get ready for work. I appreciate it. And until next time, go Cats. Tomorrow night, 7 Eastern, right back here with the Loyal BBN Fans Show. We get hyped. We move into the week of football, and let's get this win over Southern Miss.